Hi everybody, this is Sandra. I decided to do my paper on cognitive behavioral therapy with adults who have ADHD. And the reason why I chose this is because of the fact that most people think that ADHD is is a childhood limited disorder, when in essence there are many adults who have the problem and it is most often overlooked. So the research that I found was with Newson and Saffron, who looked at the neuropsychological issues that are maladaptive in adults. In essence, what they found was that adults have been given negative feedback throughout their lives, and they believe that now they cannot do certain tasks. And so because they feel they cannot do certain tasks, they become procrastinators. They believe they are unable to take risks. They also believe that they're already going to fail before they even start. So what has happened to bring about this is that the neural pathways that are linked to this have been reinforced through the feedback that they receive from their parents, their teachers, and others. And so the role of CBT is to counteract that maladaptive behavior that has been reinforced, okay? And that is, we got to break those connectors. And I found that it was really intriguing that it says that there is nothing wrong with the individual who has ADHD as far as their thought is concerned. It is basically their performance. And so, therefore, because of their performance is poor, they tend to avoid doing tasks because they think that they don't have the thought behind it, or the thinking or capabilities to do the assignment. They have it, but we now need to teach them steps in order for them to perform the task, and therefore to alleviate some of the procrastination that comes along with having ADHD. This particular study is very new and it's promising. They say that you cannot just replace it totally the medication. You can't get rid of the medication. Let me backtrack. We cannot get rid of the medication that is normally used to treat ADHD, but in combination with CBT, this could be very promising. And hopefully the person will learn various steps in order for them to complete a task, for them to be successful, and to get rid of the maladaptive behavior that they have. Now, there's a new test that is out that is being used to assess those who are adults who have ADHD, and it's called the Barkley Quick Check for Adults with ADHD Diagnosis Form. It's a very quick form, and basically it asks questions as far as their impulsivity. It also questions their inattention. It also talks about whether or not they have employment, because these are some of the things that are necessary for them to get rid of all of the maladaptive behavior. It is a quick assessment that therapists can use to help them make a diagnosis and to begin to develop a treatment plan for their client. Now, there are many activities or homeworks that we can use for a person who has an adult who has ADHD. One particular one is the CBT thought record. It tells them to give us a record of their thinking at particular moments. And if we can correct that thought, then we can actually help the individual to begin to move into a level where ADHD begins to subside and the person becomes very productive. I hope y'all enjoyed my presentation. Y'all have a great evening.